Hey, in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get up to 30 more yards without increasing your club head speed even 1 mile per hour. Wouldn't that be a great trick if you could hit the ball past your buddies, start maybe even reaching par fives without raising your speed at all? There's some great tips coming up, so stay tuned. Hey, this is Steve with HitItLonger.com. I want to help you hit it longer and straighter this year. All right, next there's launch angle and spin rate. By manipulating these and getting them closer to optimal, you can add a ton of distance onto your drives. That drive in the opening, I'm going to put the stats for that up on the screen here. Didn't look like a 290 yard plus golf swing, did it? But everything was super duper optimal, from the strike, maximizing the ball speed, to the launch angle being high, and the spin rate you can see is very, very low. That is the key to hitting long bombs for whatever speed you're swinging at, is generally raise the launch angle but lower the rate of backspin. This will give you the maximum carry and roll potential that your club head speed merits. Now, how are we going to launch it higher? Well, for a lot of you out there, it could mean, if you're a slower swinger, it could mean using more loft, simply using more loft. However, if that takes you to high launch and high spin, then you've got to do something else. We're talking about angle of attack. I want you to go back and refer to that TrackMan chart up on the screen again. You can see the difference at 90 miles an hour between hitting down on the ball and hitting up on the ball is as much as 25 yards, and it increases the faster you swing. So it might be 30 yards or more if at 100 miles an hour. It's still 20 something yards at 80 miles an hour. So you're a slower swinger, still a nice chunk of distance. So what we're looking to do, you're looking to bring that thing in from the inside around the curve, bottom out, inside the ball where you reach the bottom of your arc, so you can strike up on it with an uppercut where you are either a little inside out or dead square with your path at impact. See, if I bottomed out 18 inches behind it and I hit up on this 25 degrees, you see I'd need a much higher tee. This is the exaggeration. I'd need like a 10-inch tee to hit that ball, but that would be the extreme. That's what long drivers try to do. They try to hit up on the ball as much as 10 degrees, and it allows them to use less loft. Less loft means less spin.
That's it.
Higher angle of attack means higher launch. There's our higher launch, lower spin combo that we're after. So how are you going to hit up on this thing? There's a couple ways here I'll go into. I've got other videos that talk about this, but I want you to see where I'm playing this ball. I'm playing this ball at least to the big toe of my left foot. So compared to the inside heel, or even worse, if you're playing driver in the center of your stance for some crazy reason still, you're probably hitting down on it, which means lower launch, and either you don't carry it anywhere so it doesn't go far, or you need a lot more loft. You go get fitted with the very high lofted driver, and now you get the low rising ball. Low launch, high spin does not go nearly as far as high launch, low spin. So get that ball up at least to the big toe. You really want to go for it. Go out here even more. It's almost like a trick shot, but I'll tell you, if you are really, really lacking in distance, and let's just say you're in a situation where you really can't speed train, you might be 82 years old watching this video, God bless you, that's great. You might not be able to go out and do strenuous activity anymore, so you're going to need to use all the mechanical advantages that you can. So better ball position, and make sure that that club is coming from here, not from here. You got to get that club coming from this angle into the ball so it can attack from the inside, come around the curve, and head upwards as the club path squares up. This is going to give you a heck of a lot more launch angle. Hopefully, it gives you so much launch angle that you have too high of a launch And you can take that little wrench that came with your driver that you've never used before, and you can turn the loft down. I've taken even older golfers, and they're hitting the ball so high now that we've had to turn them down, you know, from 12 degrees, 10 and a half, 10, 9 and a half, 9. And this is dropping the spin rate while keeping the elevation super high, and they're hitting it longer than they did when they were younger. And I'm gonna drop this down. I'm gonna try to swing somewhere in the vicinity of 90 or 92 miles an hour so you can see how to maximize this distance. So we're looking for shots over 250 yards at around 90 miles per hour would be the goal here. What that would mean is that proof of concept, but also I'm getting a lot out of a little. It's actually will work for you with some practice. So there's my ball position. Okay, there's a real good straight one. And perfect, we're at 89 miles per hour, so just under 90. And we've got a hit of 256 yards. We have 229 carry, rolling out to 256 yards at 89 miles per hour. So we're talking about a nice big sweet spot on these modern day clubs, certainly to get maximized out. But we're talking about highly distance efficient, and that's what we're looking for, is if we can't swing the club any faster, how can we get 30 extra yards? Well, I've done it right there. I've added 39 yards onto the average drive while swinging 3 miles per hour slower than the average drive. That's some serious efficiency. So take all these tips, do them one at a time, choose one that you think will help you the most, and try to incorporate that into your swing. But once you can do all of these things and you've practiced enough to where they're all just automatic, I think you're gonna see, you're gonna be out driving your buddies like crazy. It may not seem possible at first, feel like you're swinging harder and harder to get no distance, but remember all these little tweaks you can make to just become more efficient. Head over to my website, hititlonger.com, for more great videos and articles I'm sure are gonna help your golf game. Also, coming up, I'm going to be fixing swings in an upcoming YouTube video, and I'd love to take a look at yours and give you some help. Of course, if your swing is good enough or bad enough, then I'm going to use it in an upcoming video. All you have to do is this: just take a down the line video of yourself, trim it to 3 seconds, and send it to me at steve@hititlonger.com. It's important that you trim it to just the swing itself and no extra, so it'll fit in an email. Then I'm going to be happy to take a look at it and hopefully feature it in an upcoming video. Hey, thanks again for watching. If I don't see you in the next video, I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.